Hello. Hi B, guess who is here? Super Mario 16 bit here for the Saturday night, Sunday morning stream. I am so looking forward to Duns being on here tonight. I'm glad we caught up earlier on Discord, and I'm here for tonight's stream. Awesome, Super Mario. Glad to see you here. Sorry I kind of left you hanging earlier. I got distracted and then I decided to take a nap, so yeah, that's pretty predictable for me. I had to get some stuff done before I had the stream tonight. I cleaned up a little bit, made the bed, because this is a special occasion, so yeah. Okay, my cat needs out. I'll be right back. Okay. There you go. Go ahead. There she goes. Yeah, so we're gonna have a good time tonight. We'll wait until I think Dunn should be ready soon. It's cool, but you take naps pretty quick then. Because I just responded to you in 10 minutes before you got away. Studying is good. Going good. Decent, though. I agreed with you about mosquitoes. Oh, gotcha. Glad your studying's going good. No, I had to be pulled away for a little bit, and then I came back, and then I took a nap. That's what happened. But, yeah. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, pretty interesting stuff here. Yeah. So tonight we're gonna talk to Duns. Nice made bed. Looks like you were rocking the ponytail tonight. All set for Duns to make his first stream guest appearance tonight. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes. We're gonna give it a little bit, and then I'll contact Duns. Oh, here he is. Hey, Duns. She sent me some homemade moonshine to loosen up a little bit. There you go. Alright, Duns. Are you ready for this? What's up? Nothing much. Are you ready, Duns? Or do you want to wait? It's okay, I figure you were busy doing something else or taking a nap. Glad you got back to me before having the stream. I appreciate it. Yeah, okay. Give me a min while I get mic'd up. Okay. Sup, Duns? Was that homemade moonshine, lemonade moonshine? I am looking forward to you being on tonight. Yeah. Lemonade moonshine sounds good. I'd like some of that. So no game tonight, that's fine. Just a cash stream with Cash Duns on tonight. I hope some more peeps come in soon, B. Yeah. I hope so as well. I made a post on the community page, so some people saw it. So that's good. I'm sure there'll be some people that pop in tonight. If not, they can catch the VOD. Bear Band! I'm here to support Duns in this invasion of the Bee-Brains hive. Okay. Hello, Bear Band. Thank you for coming. Glad to see you here. So, Bear Band would be a fool to miss this. We give you 2 likes, by the way, to make up for lack of one. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. Speak of the devil, Bear Band. The B-Movie Review Project starts tonight, fam. Okay. Before anything happens here, I just need to say this to Super Mario 16. Mario RPG Remake, baby. Get hyped. Oh. Oh. Nice. I'm ready? Okay. Alright, everybody. Duns is ready. I'm gonna give him a call on Discord. Okay. Hello? Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Whoa! Hey! How are you tonight? Can you not hear me?
Yeah, I had to mute the stream.
Oh, mute the stream. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. What's up? How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Oh, it's great. It's a nice weekend.
It's a nice weekend.
So
yeah.
many hot days. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what do you want to talk about tonight?
Anything.
Anything?
We can talk about anything.
Okay. Let's see. Anybody have any questions for Duns? Anybody have any questions for Duns? Let's see if anybody comes up with any questions. Super Mario says you sound like the nice boy he always knew you were.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Certified bad hombre here.
Yeah.
Not a nice boy.
Not a nice boy.
I did watch that direct that Bearban was talking about, the Nintendo Direct, and at first I thought that they were bringing that game to the Nintendo Switch Online service. So I was like, oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
But then the big reveal that it was a whole remake, I was like, man, I almost cried.
Oh, really?
They're also doing new music for the whole thing. But yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I never played that game, so I'm not attached to it in any way, but that sounds like a really big deal. Really, really cool thing.
Yeah, it's awesome, and I thought they were gonna say something like, "Oh no, it's coming out in a year or two from now,"
Mhm.
but I think it's coming out in November or something like that. So
Oh
it's
wow. Oh, that's quick. That's really cool.
they yeah they have that game ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bearman says I literally shit my pants and others after
Oh yeah.
learning about the remake.
Well, he has a spare pair of pants there on Super Mario's cartridge, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you might be right. It might be coming out in October because there was some other Mario game that looked crazy. The first time I saw it, I thought it was like, man, all the rejected ideas from all the previous Mario games, they put them on this one because it looks wacky AF.
Mhm.
I'll still play it though.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Cool. Well, yeah, that does sound cool. I haven't been keeping up with video game news, but have you played the new Tears of the Kingdom yet?
No, and it's for a dumb reason. Last time I went to my parents' house, I forgot my Nintendo there, and I haven't been back there.
Oh,
So
gotcha. Yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah. I did a similar thing. I left my Nintendo Switch dock at my parents' house when I moved there 2 years ago, and then I never got it back.
yeah, I think I'm going back there on December, and I was thinking about buying the special edition that also came out with Tears of the Kingdom game.
Mhm.
But man, scalpers got all of them, and the price was like um, double the
Oh.
normal retail price. I was like, I love Zelda, but I don't love it that much.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Bevan, that price is not gonna drop
Yeah.
unless you buy it from someone else.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause I think the other one, well, at least here is still the same price unless you buy it digitally. The Breath of the Wild.
Mhm. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I'm sorry I'm being a bad host. I didn't really prepare for tonight.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Should we ask something to our friends in chat?
Yeah. Yeah. What you mean?
Maybe let's do a poll. Do
Okay.
we have do we have enough of the Law and Order shows?
Do we have enough
Should
of? Yeah. Yeah.
should they end them now?
I say, can I vote in the poll or no?
Sure.
Okay. I say we need more. We need more. We need more Olivia Benson.
All right. All right.
Yeah. Super Mario says no. We don't need any more. Bearband's confused. He doesn't know what we're talking about. Bearband, do we need more Law and Order episodes? Is what Dunn said. Oh, you actually meant yes, Super Mario. Okay, okay. He says yes. We
Oh
need
yeah. I guess
more.
we phrased the question weird. So whatever the answer, might be the opposite of what they were trying to say.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, so I think it's unanimous because everybody's saying yes, we need more Law and Order. Bear Band also agrees we need more Law and Order, so.
It's only been here for 30 years.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that show I guess is just waiting for one of the child actors that they hire to end up being an actual predator when
Oh
they grow
god.
up.
Oh no.
I guess that will be a good reason to end the show. But
Yeah, yeah.
that might take a while.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're working on it. They're working on it.
They're working on it. They're getting ready. Yep. Oh, Bearman said that kind of happened with some kid on Power Rangers. Who was it, Bearman?
Yeah, actually, I've never heard of that. I've heard of
Me
the guy
either.
that. I've heard of the guy that did some adult films,
Oh, okay.
but not but not this.
Right. His name was Skylar.
Oh, dude, I looked that up. Skyler Power Ranger. The first result was murder of Thomas and Jackie Hawks. I don't want to read
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
That's crazy.
I mean, rest in peace,
Rest in
whoever they
peace.
are.
Yes, rest in peace, for sure. Yeah. Well, I have a question for you, Duns.
Sure.
Um, so, are you a big music guy?
I listen to a lot of music. Yeah.
Have you, what's been on your playlists lately? What have you been going through rotation with?
Dude, one song that I have stuck in my mind right now is Once in a Lifetime from Talking Heads. I don't know why. Like all of a
Oh,
sudden it just came back to me and it's been on repeat. Like
uh,
I'm not even playing it on anywhere. It's just on my mind.
that's awesome. Yeah, that's a good song though. That's a really good song. That's a good song to have in your head too. I think it's a really fun song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The other one, um, well, I guess it's gonna add to the nice boy image that Super Mario was saying. It's an album by this, I think Icelandic singer. Let me get her name right. I think it's pronounced Lavi.
Oh.
Um, and the name of the album is A Night at the Symphony. I'll put it on the chat.
Okay.
Uh, so that's the entire album is just love songs,
Mhm.
different types of love, for friends or um love that you will have for a crush or the
Oh.
crush that or you expecting to eventually find love or whatever. I
Mhm.
love her voice. Plus, she's cute, so that
Yeah.
gives her some extra points.
That's cool. I'll check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and then one of the songs on that album, well, she's accompanied by an orchestra there.
Mhm.
Um, she sings in, I guess it's a folk song
Mhm.
from Iceland and in Icelandic. I don't know what it says, but I'm in love with with all that.
Nice. Nice. Cool. Well, thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that answer. Is really really cool.
Yeah. The other thing is that I'm listening to this album while I'm at the gym. I don't
Oh
listen
wow,
to
that is
music
odd.
to pump myself up. I mean, I used to listen those at the beginning, like kind of rock songs
Mhm.
or rap songs. But I don't need motivation anymore to go to the gym. I just go there. So I've
Oh,
been
okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
yeah yeah. So it was that one and the other one that I sometimes listening at the gym. Also, it's an old album from Animal Collective.
Oh.
Painting with is the album.
Oh, okay. Nice. Haven't listened to Animal Collective since high school.
Yeah, it's the wacky album. It's not an album that you will put at a party
Oh,
or something
gotcha.
like that.
Gotcha. Yeah. Um, yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What have you been
Oh,
listening to lately?
um, what have I been really listening to? I've been listening to like The Garden, if you've heard of The Garden. They're
Hmm.
these twins that have a band together, and I just really like their stuff. I just um, have been listening to that, and then I've been listening to a lot of 100 Gex, specifically the song Most Wanted Person in the United States. That's
Hmm.
been my theme song lately. I listen to it all the time when I'm walking on my way to work. It's such a goofy song.
Right.
Yeah, it just gets me in the good headspace to be able to take care of old people for 8 hours. So, because you need a little bit of levity when you're working in a nursing home like that before you,
Right.
yeah. So that's what I've been listening to. Other than that, not much else. It's just I've been like sleeping a lot, so I don't really do much on my off time other than stream and stuff. So
Right.
yeah.
I know that's nice. 100 gigs. I think they came last year or I don't remember if it was before the pandemic here to Mexico. And I was interested on going to see them,
Mhm.
but I told some friends about it, but they it's not music that you can recommend to anybody.
Right.
It's like it is odd music,
Yes. Yeah.
and well, yeah, having to pay for all that. Most of them, well, all of them said no. So I was like, yeah, no. Maybe on a music festival later in the future if they ever come back.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, 100 Gex. I mean, they go through different styles too, kind of like with some of their songs. Like they do like cheesy love songs, and they do harder stuff, and they're just. I think that if you can't show them one song, you got to show a bunch of songs to get the real full picture of them, if that makes any sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that will have to find someone that is really into music as in general, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. For
Yeah,
sure.
I'll listen to that one, the one you said, the most wanted person in America.
Yeah, yeah. That one's freaking crazy. I love it. It's so funny. It has like spoing sound effects in the back, like boing, and it's just crazy.
Yeah, I'm watching the video, the music video,
Mhm.
but muted, and just looks like I don't know, middle schoolers doing a YouTube prank video,
Yeah,
something like that.
that's a good way to put it. Yeah. Yeah.
See, dance with the classic music picks and the classic talking heads pick at the gym. Uh, I might start listening to talking heads in the gym.
Yeah. Oh, Bear Band says a really good love song for the gym is Cuckoo for Kaka by Faith No More. It's about a man's love and devotion to literally eating shit. It goes pretty hard.
What? Let's let me check it out. Oh, that is a song that actually exists. I thought he was making that up. My apologies for the disbelief there. It is a real song, but I'll check it out later.
Yeah, I will too, because that sounds insane. Super
And this,
Mario. Oh, sorry. What were you gonna
no,
say?
go ahead. Go
I,
ahead.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say to Super Mario that I haven't really been listening to Death Grips lately. I know it's against my character, but I haven't really been listening to them a whole lot. Just like I skip over their songs for now. I don't know why. I just haven't been in the mood.
Yeah, I still listen to well from time to time. What's the name of that album? Bottomless Pit, I think it's.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the very few albums that I can listen throughout without skipping a song.
Mm, yeah.
But my favorite song from them is Beyond Alive, and that I think that's from a different album.
Beyond
The Powers
Alive.
That Be, I think.
Yeah, Beyond
Is
Alive
the
is on the
album.
Powers That Be. Yeah, yeah. That's a really good song. I My favorite song of theirs is probably Beware, and that's on excuse me, that's on ex-military,
Right.
and you can't listen to that on Spotify, so I'm always just like listening to it on YouTube and stuff. Haven't listened to it in forever though.
Right. That's the one that has the little speech by this guy. I forgot his name. The
Charles
crazy guy.
Manson.
Yeah, Charles
Yeah,
Manson.
yep, it has, yep, yep.
That's the only part you listen to.
That's the
The
only part,
skipping.
yep. Yeah, I just started over. Yeah.
Yeah, like he's
Charles
dropping the
Manson.
full album. This dude. Come
Yeah,
on, hurry up.
yeah, exactly. It's not like he died in prison. Fucking Charles Manson. My brother used to be obsessed with him a little bit. He used to, like, I don't want to say look up to him, but he thought he was really cool. He would talk about him all the time, and that made me concerned, because...
yeah, with good reason.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. And he also liked Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber, who is also from Montana, where the state I'm in, and Ted Kaczynski also died recently, and he was, like, upset about that, and I was like, okay, why are you upset about terrorists passing away?
Right.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that Netflix show? I think it was called Mindhunters.
I've watched one episode of that. And it had, like, Ed Gein or whatever his name is.
Right.
Yeah. I watched, like, or one or two episodes or something, and they talked to him in prison or whatever. Is that what happens? I don't really remember. It's been so long.
Yeah, they talked to several. Well, when I think at the time, the term serial killer was not a thing.
Right.
That department came up with it. So it was cool to see how that whole branch of the FBI started. I mean, it's not cool that it was because of people killing.
Right.
Others en masse, but yeah, that was I really liked that show. I was mad that when Netflix canceled it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that there's not that many serial killers anyways, but man, I bet there was a lot more they could have shown on that series.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And that's why I canceled my Netflix subscription.
Yeah. Fuck yeah! Me and my boyfriend canceled our Netflix subscription too, because there's just, like, they get rid of all the good shows and then they fill it with so much shit. It's like no point in watching it anymore.
Right. At some point, I feel like they just that their signature shows is just drama stuff for middle schoolers.
Yeah.
Just things that people will share on Facebook or on social media. So I'm like, this is not for me anymore.
Right.
I am a man.
Yeah. Me too. I am a man who craves serious shows, not some river. What is it called? River something. River. I don't even know. That Archie comics book or Archie comics show that.
The Riverside, yes.
Yeah, Riverside. I don't want that Riverside bullshit. I want serious shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Bearman says it's Riverdale, and it's the funniest show ever.
Riverdale. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and I saw, was there supposed to be some crossover between that one and the Netflix take on the Sabrina show? I mean, I know Sabrina and Riverdale both come from the Archie comics, but
right.
They don't seem to be from the same world when you look at both shows. I mean, I've never seen a whole episode of either of those shows, but
yeah. I watched the first season of the Sabrina show and it was really good. There was no crossover with Riverdale at the time. I don't know about later seasons though, because I canceled my Netflix subscription before they put the new seasons out. So I wouldn't know about that.
Riverdale and Mindhunter.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. That would be insane.
Oh no, they killed my boyfriend 15 times.
50 times.
Or I don't know. I honestly never watched Riverdale.
Me either, yeah.
Um, I only know that the one of the twins, the Disney Channel twins, is in there.
Oh yeah, Dylan and or Cole Sprouse. Cole Sprouse
Yeah,
is in
yeah.
there, yep.
That's all I know. I don't even know if the show's still on, but it probably is.
It probably is. That was one of their biggest shows for a while. Even though everybody makes fun of it, kids love it, like you said. Like,
Cheap hustling teen drama. Where was it? Sounds like you are listening to stuff that's totally at odds with going to the gym. Um, well, I guess yeah. I guess we can say that. I don't do it on purpose though. But there was some times where I was listening to the Conan O'Brien podcast. Conan O'Brien needs a friend.
yeah.
Man, I love his comedy. I love his style. Um, but sometimes laughing at the gym is not like the best thing you can do.
Yeah.
'Cause people might start thinking that you're laughing at them.
Right.
So
Oh, yeah.
so yeah, at the first I was like, man, I'm gonna do my own thing. I don't care about what others say. But then I was thinking, if I saw somebody that was laughing constantly, I'll start thinking if they're laughing at me.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Because, some people have very, very fragile egos, and not in a negative sense, but like in a they're trying to rebuild themselves sense. So,
Exactly, exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, their supervisor says that he's concerned at your brother for being obsessed with Charles Manson and Ted Bundy.
No,
I guess
okay.
I'll give him a pass if that was when he was in middle school or
He
high
was
school.
he was a little kid. He was in middle school for sure. He was just edgy. He wasn't, trying to be. He just thought like the fact that he was inspired by the song Helter Skelter from the Beatles was cool.
Mhm.
Like he and he wasn't obsessed with Ted Bundy. He was obsessed with Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber, because of reasons I'm not exactly sure why. I didn't ask him about it, but he was obsessed with that. Yeah, he's not super crazy or anything. He's just has some odd interests. He's yeah. Sorry. He's my little brother and I love him.
Right, right, right. No, no worries.
Yeah. No, but yeah. He's grown into a very very interesting young adult, so he's not super off the rails or anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll go through some phases like that
Yeah.
when we
Yeah.
grow up
Yeah.
to be better people.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes. And I think I've mentioned this before, but he has come up here recently and he seems to be doing well. And he looks healthy and is very tall too, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
And let's see. Bourbon says, "I love Conan. I wouldn't hate on someone at the gym if they were listening to him." I mean, you're right, but bear in mind, I'm in Mexico. I don't know if anyone else in here knows Conan because he doesn't do his thing in Spanish. Um, and plus, I don't think. Man, I'd rather just get beat up than trying to explain who Conan O'Brien is, or trying to translate the whole comedy of it.
Right.
But yeah, that's why I stopped listening to that to the gym. I well, when I went out in the morning to do some some laps, some running, that's when I listen to most to him the most. Is I will spend like maybe an hour and a half out running,
Mhm.
and that's however long some of his episodes are.
Gotcha.
And there, I don't mind laughing because I'm running.
Right.
Might look like a little crazy, but no one that's gonna no one's gonna see me through the whole lap.
Right. Right.
Nothing. So yeah. Hey, bro, what's all with with the duct tape and the zip ties in your car?
Oh my god. You know what's weird is that my brother, he had a bunch of dog supplies in his car, but he didn't have
Mhm.
any duct tape or zip ties. So I was like, "What's up with all this dog stuff?" And he's like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Okay."
And he just locked the door.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What are you talking about? This is for me.
Yeah, I want a lifetime supply.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Yes. Yeah. Did you have any weird phase growing up, Duns?
Did I have a weird face?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess this happens to many people. Uh, I'm 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 making myself vulnerable here.
Okay.
Uh, on this stream. Um, I guess when you start trying to find a girlfriend or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and you don't know exactly how to do that, you try whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you try to be funny or whatever, or end up just being silly and goofy. I guess doing that very often.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that's a phase a lot of people go through for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It works sometimes, but I wouldn't recommend it. It didn't
Right.
work most of the times.
Yeah. Yeah, I had an emo phase. I tried to be emo, but
Mhm.
I didn't get the haircut or anything, so I was just wearing like random band t-shirts and black nail polish and stuff, but I barely knew emo bands as well. I just knew of this one called Tokyo Hotel,
Right.
and and I would rep their merch, and people would be like, "What even is that? What band is that?" And I'm like,
Mhm.
I, it's a German band, okay, and I really like them, but Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember they were super popular.
Yeah.
At the time, they were from Germany, I think.
Yes.
Some of the were
Yes.
in German.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I remember those years, and anybody that was like a true emo will call everyone else a poser.
Right.
Remember that was like their whole thing. Like
Yeah.
this is my thing. Let me be sad in my own terms.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Bear Band asks, were they like chew toys or were they like leashes and muzzles? They were, they were, they were chew toys. They were chew toys and dog bowl and dog food. It wasn't anything super weird. It was just dog supplies.
Nice. People seem way into the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance now.
Yes, yes, they are. My boyfriend's into that right now.
Yeah, I guess it helped them a lot that they didn't release music for a very long time.
Mhm.
Is saying the I'm not a fan of My Chemical Romance. I don't hate them either.
Right.
But the songs that I like from them are from that album, The Black Parade.
Yeah.
It was that one, and there was another famous one, Teenagers, I think that's what it's called.
Mhm.
I think it's from the same album. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like those two.
Yeah.
And the Black Parade, I liked it because of the music video that they released.
Mhm.
And it was a nice um portray of someone passing away.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, and in middle school I hung out with the emos, with the people that love anime
Yeah.
and all that. Man, the anime lovers or anime fans at that age, maybe between 12 and 15, they were crazy about it.
Oh.
They will
Oh
hype
yeah.
out the lamest of all the series, and I,
Yeah.
bro, this plot doesn't even make sense. What are you talking about? Um, but I'll just watch some of those series because I mean overall I like hanging out with them.
Mm.
But yes, that they make me watch the lamest series at some point. Um, I try to watch Naruto several times because
Mhm.
they told me it was it that was the thing, and I think I watched like 10 episodes and ending on all those episodes I was like, when does this start getting good?
Yeah.
Um, and I just couldn't. I didn't get past those 10 episodes. I didn't. I never watched it again, and to this day I haven't really watched it. Um, then One Piece was super popular here in Mexico because they started dubbing it to into Spanish.
Mhm.
But at that point they already had like maybe 600 episodes. So it's like I'm not. I don't want to spend this much time on it.
Yeah.
It's like it might be the best thing ever, and it sounds like it is, but there's just way too many episodes.
Yeah.
Like I'll just send me the episodes where they find the One Piece,
Yeah.
and I'll be happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I have not even attempted to watch One Piece because of that reason. Exactly. It's just too daunting to get into.
Hmm. Right, and I think I saw maybe it was earlier this year that they reached the 1,000th episode on the anime.
Wow.
It's like, man, wow, yeah. 1,000 episodes. And
1,000 episodes.
I think it's like 20 minutes each. Like even if you take off the the narrator telling you whatever happened on the previous episodes, the openings and the endings,
Mm-hmm.
uh, that's still that's still at least 3 months of your time if you
Yeah.
don't sleep at all.
Oh my god. That's
M-
insane.
Might be
That's
exaggerating,
crazy.
but I'm going with that.
Yeah, no. I was just gonna ask, like, what? How long do you think it would take to watch that without stopping? But yeah, that's probably around the maybe even more. I don't know. Like, I yeah, it's crazy amount of episode to watch. Really crazy. Oh,
Right.
Clown Girl's here. Sorry. Sorry,
Oh, hey,
Duds.
Clounger. We're taking questions now. If you, I haven't been here since last year. What? Um, no, she's kidding, I guess. Um, I mean that said about One Piece and Naruto, I
Mm.
did watch Bleach, and that one actually was interesting to me. I did watch the whole thing,
Oh, okay.
even the filler episodes. They weren't really as good. I wouldn't recommend a new person watching that series to watch those,
Mhm.
but I liked it. Um, and I was excited when they announced that they were animating the last arc. Is a bit of history of that is that back in 1980, um, when they were originally airing the episodes, when you kind of had to wait for more manga episodes to come so they can start animating them. The series was doing good. It was one of the most popular. But then it reached a peak. It's like everything that you were reading or watching was building up to that particular arc.
Mhm.
So when they beat um, the main villain, it's like, what am I looking up forwards to now? The next season was kind of lame, to be honest.
Oh, gotcha.
So popularity dropped um, real fast, and a they didn't renew for the last arc, so they just canceled the whole thing, and and it took very long, like maybe 9 or so years, for them to come back and animate the last arc,
Mm.
and it's been split into four or five parts, I think. The first one already aired on December.
Mhm.
The next one is coming. It's starting to air next week.
Oh wow. Okay.
So yeah, a lot of nostalgia for that one.
Hell yeah. Are you a big manga reader or do you just watch the animes?
Um, on that one, I for Bleach, I did read the manga, and I read it. I mean, I guess halfway through the series.
Mhm.
I don't remember which particular episode, but I did read the whole thing. I just wanted to know how the whole thing ends, and that's another thing. The manga also started to drag and losing some popularity, and the editor says you gotta wrap it up. You gotta
Yeah.
wrap it up. You have this many episodes, and the ending feels kind of forced. No, kind of forced. Feels forced.
Yeah.
Um, so I hope they fix that when they animate the whole thing,
Yeah.
and not be like a 1-to-1 animation of the manga, because yeah, they did some weird stuff
Gotcha.
there. That said, I don't remember reading any other mangas, to be honest.
Okay.
I've watched a few other animes, but no, never read the manga.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I myself haven't. I've tried to read mangas, but
Hmm.
um, there's only one that I really liked called Loveless, and I never finished the whole thing. But I've also read like the Junji Ito books. They're not really mangas though. They're more like novels
Hmm.
with pictures. But yeah, that's I'm not a huge manga reader either. And when there's an anime that I like, I definitely don't try to try to read the manga just cuz it's more expensive that way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The what's it called from Junji Ito? I remember seeing a few years back that that Adult Swim was going to animate Uzumaki, I think it's called,
Yeah.
and I got the manga for that one. I've never read it. It's just there collecting dust.
Yeah,
Um,
it's really pretty. It's like the pictures in it are amazing, but I I'm I don't know. I his stories are kind of weak in comparison to his art, if that makes sense. And I don't mean to knock his writing abilities, but they probably don't translate very well into English.
mhm.
So that's probably why I don't really like his writing style too much. I don't know.
Right, it's different when you watch horror movies from Japan. It's completely different to what the American ones are like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're right, Bervant. It did happen to me. So sometime when you start reading a manga and you read it as God intended, the right way, but you end up reading the end and,
Yes. I've done that
and
too.
not the beginning. But the fun thing is that on at least on modern printings here in Mexico, the first page, if you're trying to read it the right way as we read any other books, it does tell you you're reading it the wrong way. On the very first page, you should read it from the back.
Yep.
So yeah, that's interesting. Uh, and as embarrassing as this may be, the only other comic I remember reading fully, it's the Scott Pilgrim one.
Scott
I
Pilgrim?
and I'll admit I didn't know it was a comic when the movie came out. I read it much later,
Oh,
like
gotcha.
maybe a year or two later. I mean, after the movie came out.
Nice. Yeah. I didn't I it was the same way. I never read the comic though, but I did like the movie a lot. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, not to base your personality in it, but yeah, it's real cool because it does feel like you're watching a comic, coming to real life with all the transitions that they do and all the animations
Mhm.
between shots that they do. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Um, Baraban says, isn't Bleach also really long? I've never seen it. Well, since most of us, I can speak for everyone, since most of are adults with busy lives and jobs. Yes, Bleach does have a lot of episodes. I think it's like 360 some episodes. But if you take off the the fillers, you're still left with like 280 something like that. So I will recommend it, yes, but if you really have the time, most of us don't. That's fine. I won't take offense if you don't watch it.
Yeah. That's better than One Piece though, for sure. Like
Yeah.
yeah. Zan says she's leaving or yeah, bye Zan. Sorry for not reading your comments.
I've only read Assassination Classroom manga. I didn't finish it, but it was good. I've never heard of that one. That reminds me. I don't know if you guys watched it. This was also one of those animes that I think some friends recommended when I was in high school. I was called High School of the Dead,
I've
where it
heard of
was
that one, yeah.
high schoolers and zombies.
Hmm.
I tried to watch it, and you can quickly pick up why the damn thing is popular. It's just um, overdeveloped teenagers,
Oh. Oh. Okay.
specifically women.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think I only watched like 3 episodes of that.
Yeah.
Like, no, that was around the time where everything had zombies in it. And I'm like,
Hmm.
"Mm, no, no, thank you."
Yeah.
I think the only show that I actually watched was the one where Bruce Campbell is on. Jeez, I forgot the name. Um, it's the one that Sam Raimi directed.
Evil Dead? Or no? Is that not it?
Evil Dead. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, yes. Those ones, those movies. Those I liked. They are goofy, but they know they are goofy. It's not
Yeah.
like it came out like that on accident.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And the series that came after, I think it was Ash versus Evil Dead as well. That
Yeah.
one was
Yeah.
cool.
Yes. Yeah, I remember seeing that on Netflix. I never watched it though. Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Mhm. Nice. Yeah, that one came out a while back. I think I was in high school, so might have been like maybe 15 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
I still haven't gotten around watching Dragon Ball Super. Man, when when Dragon Ball came back, well, I guess it's not a secret that Mexico is also full of weebos. People just loving all those things. Especially because during childhood there were a lot of animes that were being dubbed here. I guess it was cheaper than um developing our own cartoons because I don't remember much Mexican cartoons to be honest. But anyways, Dragon Ball was one of them. So there were a lot of people that were fans of that. They were all excited that it was coming back. But to be honest, I watched maybe the first 3 episodes and like the last 4 or 5, and I was satisfied with that. I don't need to watch the rest of the series. They're all more or less the same.
Gotcha.
Alien anime. I'm sorry. Alien anime comes in. It's stronger than the hero, and then it gets a superpower, and then they beat him up.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean that's pretty much all shonen, I guess, but yeah, it's pretty obvious on Dragon Ball.
Hmm.
But we love it because we were watching it when we were kids.
Yeah.
The other ones that were also shown here when I was a kid was Ranma and a half. I don't know if that's how you say that in English.
Hmm.
It's about the kid that falls mm, in some pond that was cursed. It was him and his dad. Um, and after coming out from that pond or lake, whatever it was, every time they come in contact with hot water, they will change appearance. The guy will turn into a woman, and the dad will turn into a panda bear.
Oh wow.
That was weird, a weird premise, but it was a comedy show, so it was really funny.
Oh nice.
Yeah. Besides those, it was the I guess the classics that everybody watched: the Saint Seiya, um, Dragon Ball, um, Card Captor Sakura as well,
Mhm.
and Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Also, that one was really popular here.
Yeah.
Did you guys have Tenchi Muyo or Hamtaro? Hamtaro, yes. Um, that one was really popular with the girls.
Oh yeah.
Um, but I don't know if Hamtaro had many versions of it, or if we just got the original one. It felt kind of modern. I mean, some good animation at the time. It didn't feel like Sailor Moon, where it's more like like it was animated in the 80s or something like that.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, Tenchi Muyo. Let me search that up because maybe it was a thing here. I just don't remember, or maybe it had a different name. No, it doesn't look familiar. Nice. It was also popular with me. Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it was fun watching it. Um, but yeah, it was mostly women expressing their fandom over that. But yeah, do you remember watching any other animes when you were growing up?
Mhm. Yeah. Like I definitely watched Sailor Moon, and I watched a little bit of Inuyasha, and what else? Dragon Ball, of course. I watched Dragon Ball Z specifically,
Hmm.
and what else? Death Note. I watched when I was older. Stuff like that. Just really popular ones.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, I remember also Inuyasha was super popular here.
Yeah.
There was a channel, I think it was called Animax, something like that here.
Yeah.
Was playing anime most of the day. So yeah, that one was there. Um,
Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho. I watched Yu Yu Hakusho a bit. If
oh,
you,
there, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that one. What's another one? You mentioned Dragon Ball Z. I tried watching that one. I think maybe last year
Hmm.
because I um found a way. I won't get into details. Found a way to watch the whole thing.
Hmm.
So I was like, oh, maybe I'll give it a try. And man, um the episodes from that are really slow. And every single episode is like 5 minutes of the narrator telling you whatever happened on the previous um 10 or so episodes.
Hmm.
Like, just get to the point, get to the point.
Yeah.
That, like, I guess it makes sense because back then, I mean, they didn't have streaming, so
Right.
you only had that one chance to watch it.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's like 5 minutes um of all that. When the episode is like 15 minutes long, it's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did the same. I skipped I skipped most of the episodes. I moved all the way uh to the Majin Buu saga.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
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 Oh, I just realized San and Clown Girl were the same
Yeah.
person.
Yeah. She changed her icon and everything.
Yeah.
I think she's not up for the Clown Girl brand anymore.
Right. I haven't seen the channel, but I wonder if it's got the same content. So I think the other one had some interesting drawings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I was about to click on on what was it? Um, blog user instead of going to the
Oh.
their channel. Oh yeah, it's also drawings. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z Kai is like a truncated version with all the filler, all the glacial pacing cut out. Ah, that's cool. But still got a a lot of episodes then.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah. Anyways, more questions for Duns while you have him live.
Yeah. More questions for Duns, please. Well, let's
Oh, that
see.
is true. That is true. We have an important question that
Oh,
Bearband brought up at the beginning.
what is that? Oh no,
What's up
no,
with the
no,
B
no,
movie review? I
no.
wasn't gonna leave without asking that.
Okay. I don't know anymore. That's my answer. Oh, I don't know. I, I, I think it should be more of a milestone thing than a just random throw it out there piece of content. It needs some gravity behind it, if that makes any sense.
Right.
Like
So
I
it's gonna be like my last video kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. Yeah, or like a 700 subscriber special B movie review or something like that.
Yeah. You say it like that, and Long Wolf's gonna make those extra 22 subscribers you need right now.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. Oh, freaking lone wolf. Oh, I don't know if you can hear my cats, but they're fighting right
just a little bit.
Just okay. Yeah, they're. Oh man, one of my cats is trying to romance my girl cat, and she is not having it. And they're all neutered and spayed, so it's not like they're gonna have kittens. But it's not like he should be doing that anyway. I don't understand why he's doing that, but it's whatever. It's whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they're still animals.
They're still animals, exactly.
Yeah, Kai is the version you watch. No, I was watching the original one. Yeah, But I guess even if you take off uh those filler minutes from each episode, you still get a lot of them. But I don't know the actual number of episodes on that one too. To be honest, I didn't even check it. Trigon and Outlaw Star. Let's see. No, actually, never seen that one, but the guy's outfit kind of looks like that Helsing anime. I think it was what it was called.
Mm. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think it's the vampire that hunts other vampires.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's a great question, Berban. What will the runtime be?
I don't know. I don't know. For the Beamer review?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely not gonna be as long as you want it to be, that's for sure. It's gotta be at least a week. No. No.
Yeah, no, the poll where you ask which kind of video you want to see, well, I guess the learning about Buddhism
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure that once she's done learning about Buddhism, guys, she's gonna get it together. She's she's gonna release all those things the next day.
The next day. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Remember when I remember when I did a stream instead of the B movie review and everybody was confused? That was interesting time. And Bearman was very confused. He's like, "Wait, this is it?"
Yeah, that's a good reaction. That's a good
Yeah,
reaction.
yeah. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all.
Yeah, that'd be funny. You upload the video that's obviously over 120 hours long, and the first comment you get 5 minutes into it is like, is that it?
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, that makes it interesting. Does Buddhist follow a book of sorts?
They follow. They don't really follow a book. They follow the Four Noble Truths and the Noble Eightfold Path, or whatever. If I'm remembering correctly from my limited research I've done so far.
From the TikTok I watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, that you know that will make a good video title. Analyzing the B movie from a Buddhist perspective.
That's a really good angle to take, yeah.
But you gotta commit to it.
You
You
gotta
gotta
commit to
put on
it.
the monk attire and all that.
Oh,
It's
I
like,
don't want to make fun of anybody.
I don't know. I mean, just the clothing. You don't have
Just the
to.
clothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, I understand now.
Yeah. We don't need to kiss children in the mouth.
Oh God,
And then
that was creepy.
yeah, that was weird. I didn't even want to look into it. It's like
No, no, yeah.
no, I don't think anything justifies that
No, nothing.
today.
No. Nope. Nope. That was just really weird. Pretty perverted. Um, Shame on the Dalai Lama for that.
Yeah, I unsubbed from his channel at
Yeah.
that point.
He deserved it.
I wish you just were winging the lowest effort review possible instead of. um, yeah, it's like I remember this. There was this. I don't. I think it was a YouTube short. Some old guy saying that he was going to review all the Marvel movies
Mm-hmm.
in 1 minute, and he just grabs the all the cases of the movies and he just dumps it into into the trash. Like, there you have it.
Oh man.
They're all trash. Grow up.
Oh
That's
my
it. That was
god.
the review.
That's the review.
But yeah, we gotta watch it at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry. Forgive me.
Okay, Super Mario agrees. That will make your B movie review stand out.
Yeah.
If you interrupt it through a Buddhist lens, it's a good idea. They were still less trash than the DC movies, though. Yeah, I was talking with Super Mario about that the other day. Um, when I was a kid, well, there were a lot of Marvel TV shows and cartoons or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd never watched any of them. I wasn't really into that. The first superhero type of shows from America that I watched, it was the Justice League. That's from DC.
Okay.
Uh, but nowadays, I can't watch any of the DC movies. Uh, they're just I just can't get into them. And I won't say that the Marvel ones are masterpieces, but it also took me a very long time to get into them. The first one I really watched was the Guardians of the Galaxy,
Mm-hmm.
and at that point, it was like maybe 6 or 7 years after the first Iron Man movie came out.
Yeah.
Um, and since then, I watched all the other movies and I like them, but I haven't really seen any of them of the other movies before that one. 'Cause I tried watching um the first Iron Man movie. Like, man, this this movie sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like they praise him for being the um visionary movie that started it all. Like,
Mm-hmm.
man, this whole movie sucks.
Yeah.
I don't, I don't even want to watch it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah.
Yeah. That movie is paced so slow, the Iron Man movie, the first one.
Hmm.
It kind of, for some reason, it reminds me of the Hulk movie that was directed, or I don't remember who the director was. It was the Edward Norton Hulk movie. It's for some reason reminds me of that in terms of pacing. It's a
Hmm.
vastly better movie, but the Iron Man is better than the Hulk, is what I mean. And yeah, I agree. That one's probably the weakest out of all the Marvel movies so far. Definitely not as fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just kind of cherry pick the movies that interest me. The first Iron Man is overrated. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
For
they
sure.
give him praise because, I mean, of all the cultural phenomena, pop culture phenomena that it
Yeah.
was at the end of Endgame. But on its own, yeah,
It's not that strong. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, the Eric Bana. Okay, yeah. Eric Bana. Yeah. That's the one I was thinking of.
mm,
Not the Edward Norton one. That's the one that has the pacing. Um, yeah. Yeah. And it was weird. It was a weird movie.
yeah. I barely remember that one. I think I've only seen it once,
Yeah.
and that was a long time ago.
Yeah. I was like 9 or something when that came out. The
Yeah,
the first one, yeah.
yeah. The other superhero movies that I remember watching when we were kids is
Mm.
the two Fantastic Four movies.
Oh, I love those movies. I love the Fantastic Four movies. They're so
Yeah,
cheesy, but I love them.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like just do one stereotype for each of the characters
Yeah.
and stick to that stereotype, please,
Yeah.
throughout the whole movie.
Yes. Yeah. It was. Those were great. Um. Yeah.
Yeah, when the Multiverse of Madness came out, and well, I don't know if you watched it, but um, and this when Doctor Strange travels to another reality
Mhm.
where the Fantastic Four are actually a thing. Um, I didn't know that they were going to show up that character, but it was a disappointment that they put John Krasinski. I think John Krasinski is his name, the Jim from The Office,
Yeah. Yeah.
instead of the guy that was on those movies from the early 2000s.
Mhm.
Is maybe it's just me, but I really can't see that actor John Krasinski on anything else that is not Jim from The Office.
I
Like,
know. Yeah.
so I see him on that is like, why are you wearing that outfit? Go back to work.
Oh man.
and and on that other show from Amazon, I think it was called Jack Ryan. It's like,
Yeah.
why is Jim trying to overthrow some South American government?
Yeah. Oh man. That's a show my dad likes. Jack Ryan. Never.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Go back to selling paper.
Go back to selling paper.
To look into the camera. Exactly. Exactly. That's all I see him as. But but he's the only one that I consider him like that. That it's only that one character, because the other guy that was doing Dwight, he did a lot of other comedy movies that I
Mhm.
remember him seeing on um that Ellen Page movie, uh, Juno, the one
Mhm.
where she gets pregnant from Michael Cera.
Yep.
Yeah, and that was fine. I mean, I didn't see him as Dwight on those movies. Um, but yeah, Jim, I can't unsee Jim, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. He's just such a fixture of that show, of The Office, so it's like you can't. He's like the face of it too, so it's like seeing him there just brings you to that, brings you to Dunder Mifflin for sure. Like, totally
Exactly.
makes sense. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and also he was in that other movie, John Krasinski with his wife.
Oh
The
yeah,
movie where
a
you
Quiet
have to be
Place.
silent the whole time. Yes, that one.
Yeah.
It's like that's not your wife. That's not your wife.
No.
Yeah, and that's not Scranton. Go back to your go
Yeah.
back to your family, man.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
But I've been told that that's a good movie that I should watch.
Mhm.
Um, those two. Have you seen them?
I
The Quiet
haven't.
Place.
I've heard of them. I have not seen them yet, but I do want to watch them. So, yeah. It's yeah, it seems like a good movie from what I've heard of and what I've watched so far, like clips and stuff. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. One day I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'll get over my trauma of seeing him as Jim and only Jim.
Yeah.
And that other movie, Super, the one that um, Baraban mentioned, I think I remember it. It's where they pretend to be some form of, well, not a superhero, just a vigilante, I guess.
Yeah.
With the whole suit and everything.
Yeah. That's another one I've seen on Netflix and then never watched. But I've always been intrigued by it. There's just stuff I so do you ever have this problem, Duns, where like you want to watch something but you're afraid it's going to be bad, so you just don't ever watch. You just end up doing something else, like cleaning your room or something.
Not to that extent.
Really?
You become fully productive. Uh,
Yeah.
um, well, I guess yes. Sometimes I do skip some things, thinking that it's not gonna be good.
Mhm.
Because so, sometimes I've been sitting through some movies where it's like, why did I do this to myself?
Yeah.
I knew this movie was bad halfway through, and I still watched the whole thing. Um, but yeah, now you're right. I just skipped the whole thing, but never to the point of being super productive. I'll just go watch something else, or maybe a
Okay.
thing that I've already seen that I like.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense too. Yeah, I just recently I've been having this problem where I don't want to watch, and it's been going on for a few years, and I'm just
Hmm.
like, I don't want to watch anything because there's so much bad stuff out there, and I know I'm not gonna like a lot of the popular stuff, so
Right.
I'm not gonna watch any of it, and I'd rather clean my room or like go for a walk or do research on something or like whatever
Hmm.
than watch a movie or play a video game or something. So I've just been like unintentionally abstaining from media for a while. And I think it's to my detriment because I've been so uninspired lately.
No, I mean, I guess that's healthy from time to time to
Yeah.
distance yourself from from all that because yes, with all the streaming things, I mean, there's just way too many things that someone could watch. I mean, and most of them are bad. Uh,
Yeah.
but yes, this is where there's just way too many. So I remember the last this past job I had before the pandemic and all that when you had to go to the office.
Mhm.
Um, I mean at that point I still seem like a young person, so I was also approached by other fellow kids, and that they all wanted to talk about the show they were watching on whatever platform they were on, and they were all talking about a different show, and they were all saying, "Oh no, man, it's the best thing. It's all this and all that." It's like, dude, there's just way too many things to watch right now. If I watch the show that this guy recommend, I might have to watch the other ones that I'm recommending, 'cause otherwise, people might start feeling well ostracized by me or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, so to that extent, yes, I mean, I take considerations from other people
Mhm.
um, about what to
Uh oh.
write. Way too many things. Like the last show I was watching that I really liked was the Mandalorian.
Okay.
I think that one came pretty recently.
Mhm.
Um, and well, it's got 3 seasons by now, but this third one wasn't really like the other two. I mean, it was still good, but it felt like it was more connected to the whole Star Wars universe.
Mhm.
And I'll admit, right here on stream, I haven't really watched anything related to Star Wars except for the for the Mandalorian. So I felt like I'm missing a lot of context
Yeah.
uh, from this whole thing. So I decided, you know what? I have the time. I'll start watching Star Wars from the beginning. And I didn't know there was way too many things to watch. There's like at least a month of things you can watch if you're watching it back to back. Because
Mhm.
there's some cartoon from like 10 years ago that it's got like a lot of episodes, and and that seems to be important to the story.
Mhm.
And if it isn't by now, they'll probably come up with some movie will be that will force you to watch those episodes anyways.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I started doing that, and um, it got to a point where I was like, man, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I watched a few of them that I really liked. The movies are fun, but the shows, some of them drag at some point. It's like I don't want to keep watching this. But if I
Mhm.
don't watch it, then I might miss some context for the next one.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, I stopped, and I don't think I even stopped. I don't think I got to halfway through the whole list of things that you can watch. But yeah, that I guess that's one thing. Also, being super committed to a story, and then I don't know the distributors or the company that is producing it trying to milk it as much as they can, and they
Yeah.
come up with some really bad stories.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I am. I guess a network show that you guys have that I was really into, but then they messed it up real bad. Is the Blacklist, the show where James Spader was the protagonist.
Mhm.
He was playing some um criminal mastermind or whatever.
Yeah.
It was it was really good on the first episode, and it was believable because he always talks very like he's very eccentric.
Mhm.
So I really love him as a character, but at some point they just twisted the story in such a way that's like, man, I don't you can't expect me to buy this. Um, it doesn't make sense for the character to develop in this way,
Yeah.
and I just stopped watching, and I think it's still going. I think I stopped watching like 3 seasons ago, something like that. But anyways,
Gotcha. Yeah.
we're complaining too much right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Andor show. That's the one that you brought up, Urban. That's the reason I wanted to watch the whole thing from the beginning, because I didn't know which one linked to that story. It was like because I read that it was better than the Mandalorian. So it's like, well, I want to watch that thing, but I don't want to watch it blank because I might miss some context and then lose the I mean the beauty of it will be lost to me. Um, so yeah, I haven't gotten to that point yet.
Mm. Yeah. Um.
Man, we've really been talking for almost
2
2 hours.
hours. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I was thinking about um ending it in a little bit if that's all right with you.
What if it isn't?
What if it isn't? You want to talk for 4 hours or 5 hours or never ending?
Yeah, let's do that 24 hours of a
24
time.
hours. Yeah. No, but it's been really cool talking with you, Duns.
Yeah, no, that's great. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Any other questions for Duns for the last 10 minutes of the stream? We're going for a little bit longer. Stream until Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I just
No.
need to get a snack. Just need a
Yeah.
snack and
Just need a snack. Oh, Super Mario has a question for you. He says, question for Duns before he goes. How did you find B's YT channel, her videos, or stream? I think you and me were the first few to come on to the stream after Lone Wolf.
how did I find it?
Yeah.
Um, well, I was young at the time and I browsed that Vietnamese carpenting forum
Uh huh.
and well, remember that back then, I don't know if you also browse it, but on the music board, they often did share threads where they will post mega links to download some albums.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I remember browsing that a lot, and there were a lot of threads discussing death grips.
Mm-hmm.
And in one of those, one of your videos was linked.
Oh,
That's
cool.
how I came across uh, to your channel.
Cool.
But this was a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like 9 years ago, 10 years ago. When I
Yeah,
first started making stuff, and then I started making videos with Death Grips music in it and talking about Death Grips and stuff like that.
yeah. I think at the time you said this is real Brings lore. Um, you said you were studying journalism, I think.
Mm-hmm.
If memory serves me right, I might be wrong though.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, a real fan here. What's up? um. Yeah, but um. Not calling out B or anything. I did comment on some of the videos, but I was using a different account. Uh,
Oh.
Dance was was the thing that came later.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Um, yeah, because at the time when when I was posting, I think Spoony
Uh huh.
was someone that was posting like on every single or commenting on every single video.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, demanding cat videos, I think.
Yes. Yes.
He was
Yes.
a simple man.
Spoony. Yes. See, he comments from time to time. He used to ask for cat videos. Now he just says based.
He has that button that just does that for him. He doesn't
Mhm.
even type it in.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. And I remember there was some other guy. I think he was also well Hispanic. I don't know where he was from. Alfredo
Yeah. Alfred.
was
I
his
remember
name.
him. Yeah. Mhm. He was really
I've
cool.
never seen him. Yeah,
He was cool. He left some really nice comments.
Bearman came after a few months. I remember it was the middle of the spiral that he showed up.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Yeah, I think at that point, the Bee Brains had a different name. I think we already talked about it. It was Marla Singer.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I think you were streaming. What was it? What is the what was that game where you were role playing as a farmer, and there were also mines in the little game?
Oh, Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley, yes, that one. I think I catch you in one of those.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and the funny thing is that, um, I mean, I guess we were working or you were working towards setting up your bee colony, I guess for honey or whatever. I don't know if that's
Mhm.
a thing on the in the game,
Yeah.
but the moment you acquire all that money to buy those things, you stop playing the game and you never went back to it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just a trend for me at this point. That's a B brains. I don't know. Yeah. I need to stop doing that. I need to stick with the game and play it to completion. I did that with Stray though. I did that with Stray. I did that with Mr. Saito. And I'm planning on doing that with Power Wash. I'm gonna come back to that. So
Right. But I guess that's fine with Stardew Valley because that's one of the games where you really don't win, right?
you don't win.
No, I mean
No,
there's always
no.
something you
It
can do.
just there's always something you can do. There's always money to be made. You know, new stuff to collect. Yeah,
Right, right. No, I guess that makes sense.
yeah. Oh, and of course there's the hard events and stuff that you can participate in.
Yeah. That account shall be a mystery. Dan's other username. Yes, it'll remain a a mystery because now that I'm just using Dan's, I deleted everything from the other one, comments and everything.
Oh
Because
wow.
they some of them were kind of cringy. I've had
Oh.
that account since since well I guess months after YouTube was created.
Mhm.
So I was too young. The internet doesn't need to keep those comments
Yeah.
alive. Marla Singer sucks. Yes, I
Yeah.
think that was the name of the.
Yep, that was it. That was it.
Yeah, I think. Well, it was. I only remember Spoonie. I don't know if it was the Spoonie one. I only remember Spoonie and him having a profile picture of. I think it was Pingu.
Yeah, yeah. He still has that profile picture.
Yes, a simple man. A simple man.
Simple man, yes.
Um. The other question. I just noticed I skipped it. Have you hacked into the system and acquired B social security number? And if so, what it is?
Oh
Oh,
no.
yes.
No.
Uh, I'll type it here in the chat.
No. Oh my gosh.
It's for my use only. I stole that identity and I intend to use it for myself.
Yeah. Oh, I have an update about my coworker that thinks he's God.
Right.
He also thinks he's a master white hat hacker.
What did he do?
He just
Fix the microwave?
no. No, he just he was just talking about being Anon Prime or whatever on Twitter
Mhm.
or something, and he told me that he's a white hat hacker that is going to uh, kick off the apocalypse and by by stealing people's information and then releasing
Mhm.
it worldwide somehow. So that he said look forward to that, and I'm like, okay. Okay.
Where's my wallet though?
Where's my at? Oh man. Yeah.
Damn, that's weird. So now you gotta be more careful around him then.
I gotta be more careful around him, yep. And oh man, he keeps telling me about this one porn star whose name translates to beloved of Christ, heir to the throne, and he just keeps telling me about her, and I'm like, I'm not interested, dude. I'm not interested in that name. I'm not interested in what that means. Just leave me alone, please.
I just imagine him telling you about it, like that episode from Always Sunny when this dude's talking about Pepe Sylvia. It's like it's all connected, man. It's all
Oh, dude,
connected.
yes, yes, yes. That's exactly it. Yes.
Hey, oh, Lone Wolf got here.
Lone Wolf. Oh, what's up, Lone Wolf?
At the nick of time, just when we're starting to talk about
Yeah.
adult films, but
Yeah. Oh man. Oh my gosh. But yeah, her real name or her performer name is Adriana Chechik. I know you guys don't care about this, but she was the one who broke her back at TwitchCon jumping into a foam pit.
oh, okay, yeah, I remember that
Yeah,
one.
that's who he's
I
talking about.
I watched that video. I wasn't even present there, and it hurt my back.
Oh yeah.
It's like, yeah, that seemed too painful.
I haven't watched the video. So what does she land on the foam and it breaks her back, or what the hell happened?
It's supposed to be like a foam pit,
Uh huh.
but the foam is just like one small layer of foam, and it's concrete underneath that.
Oh no.
So when
Oh.
she dives on it, I mean, she lands and it's just cement.
Oh, that's sad. That's awful.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's too bad. Seems like she's doing better now. I just googled her today, so just cause, just to understand, I guess. I don't know. I have a feeling he feels like he's gonna end up with her since he thinks she's the heir to the throne and he is God and all that good stuff. I don't know.
Delusional.
Yeah.
Fully
Yeah.
delusional.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's strange. I've never heard anyone saying that they'll get to an adult film star.
I know, right? I know. It's crazy. He just gets weirder and weirder every day, man, and I just try to distance myself, but he he actively like finds me in areas where we're working at, and I'm just like trying to avoid him. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Well, how long has he been working there?
He's been working there longer than I have, so he's been there for like 7 months, I think. And I've been working there for like 3 or 4.
Oh, you hear voices, Lone Wolf.
Oh no.
Like you mean on the stream or what?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, to an extent, just out of curiosity, I would like to have a coworker like that, but at the same time, not someone that I wouldn't be able to push away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of ignore him for a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, since I mostly work from home, uh, I mean, I miss that whole experience.
I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's nice to have funny interactions like that, and sometimes it's nice to be away from all that. I don't know.
Right. Because sometimes we feel that we're insane, that we're crazy, and then we meet someone that is actually
Yeah.
like that.
Yes. Yeah.
Like they're just sitting there doing the most regular thing, and then they turn to you, they'll tell you the weirdest,
Yeah.
the weirdest thing you've ever heard.
Yes.
With without skipping a beat, it's like, man, how long have you been thinking about this?
Yeah.
And that's their entire life.
Oh
But
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, Lone Wolf.
Yes, happy birthday, Lone Wolf. Wait, this coworker cares for the elderly? Yes, he does. And he is mean to the elderly. He is not nice to them. And I've told my boss that, and she doesn't care.
Like, do you have any idea how difficult it is to fire him? This dude keeps
Yeah.
keeps talking over her. Oh man.
Yeah. Freaking Lone Wolf. He says one sounds like B Brains, the other one sounds like unidentified alien voice, but I don't know what planet. Laughing, crying emojis.
I know. I'll weird him out even more by switching to Spanish. Para que después piense que está viendo el video incorrecto. So he thinks he's watching the wrong video.
Oh.
Just kidding, Lone Wolf. We love you, man.
We love you, Lone Wolf. Happy birthday again. He kind of left in the middle of my stream, and I missed telling him happy birthday. So happy birthday, Lone Wolf. He says, "Duns, is that you? Thank God you must be human."
Yes, that's me. But what do you do for your birthday, Mr. Wolf?
Yeah, what'd you do? I think he drank coffee. I think that's the biggest thing he did. That's my
Oh,
that's my
having one of
guess.
those, yeah, one of those cakes that is made with coffee. Tiramisu.
Oh,
Oh, man,
I
those are
love
really good.
tiramisu. Yes, tiramisu is amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
he
was
said I.
thinking.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Go on.
I was just gonna say, Lone Wolf said I did not leave. I heard you and thank you. Okay, that's good. That's good, Lone Wolf.
Nice, nice. I was thinking he went to the closest supermarket and bought their entire stock of scratch tickets or whatever they're called.
Yeah, yeah. Getting scratch tickets, giving out lottery numbers for his birthday. Just being generous and being like, hey, everybody, it's my birthday. Here's some lottery numbers. These are
Right.
winners.
I'm gonna bless you today, ma'am. She just starts reciting numbers. Oh man.
Oh.
uh, he just starts um, counting down from 10,
Yeah.
carrying the whole store.
Oh man.
We're just gonna speculate, Lone Wolf, until you tell us what you did.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep making up stories. You guys in the chat have nothing to say because 2 times I was in B Brain's chat, and where were you guys? I had to face the chat all by myself. Oh my gosh.
I guess he's talking about the streams that you did throughout the week.
Yeah. Yeah. There were. There wasn't many people, but that's okay.
That's 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 a good prank video for YouTube. It'll get you canceled immediately, but you'll get 15 million views with that. Is
Yeah.
what Therapist said.
Yeah, the. Yes. I have to go and charge this phone, guys. Okay, Lone Wolf.
Yeah, no, on those streams in the middle of the week, I wasn't even awake.
Oh,
So
gotcha. Yeah, well, I did them really late. That's my bad. Yeah.
no, I think I mentioned at some point that now that I'm going to the gym, I'm going to bed super early, like 8, 9 p.m.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
already asleep.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
But that's during the week, yeah.
That's during the week. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I need to go to the gym. I have a gym membership. We've already talked about this, you and I. Just I need to go eventually. But yeah. I don't have a car, which makes it harder, but I do have a bike, so I can ride my bike there.
Right. Well, that'd be nice. You do some nice cardio
Yeah.
before starting.
Yeah.
And anyways, that's kind of recommended.
Oh, okay. Pepino is here. Hello, Pepino. Oh no, Lone Wolf is gonna. Lone Wolf likes to harass Pepino. But he's charging
Yeah,
his phone, so.
and one of many, I guess. Uh, Pretty sure he's coming back with another color
Yeah.
profile picture. Um, yeah, it's him and Eric. He's he's trying to teach him Spanish.
Yes. And Eric's like, no, thank you.
I already said no, thank you. It says Pepino says he was late because he was doing some funny things,
Oh, okay.
like
Like,
legal funny things, or
yeah. Or like Pizza Tower. Sending people into space with a single thruster. Oh, okay.
like real people.
Yeah. Real people in the real world?
And see, go out of control. This fake Pepino, fake Pepino is Elon Musk, I guess.
Yeah. Yes. Fake Pepino is fake Elon Musk. Or go into the abyss where they'll never be seen again. Oh shit. Well, that's not very nice. I don't think that's funny. Funny stuff, says Bearman.
Just gotta do normal weekend stuff.
Normal weekend stuff, exactly. I have to work by myself tomorrow. Sorry, I know this is random, but the weird coworker isn't gonna be there. It's just gonna be me.
Right? Isn't that harder? So?
Yeah, it is harder, but it's gonna be nicer because I don't have to hear the same jokes over and over again and the same things over and over again. So that's nice. But enough about that.
Are the old people gonna be there?
The
Good
old,
question.
yeah, the old people will be there. The old people will be there, and they won't know why they they're there because it's a memory care home. So they always are like, "Where am I?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah." They get angry too. They get really angry. At least some of them do. Most of them are okay, but some of them get angry.
Yeah, and I bet for the dumbest of reasons.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be for any reason, really.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
What are you yelling for? I'm trying to help.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I just want to complain. You don't understand. Leave me alone.
Yes. Oh, yeah, Fairband, you make a great point. That's pretty much how it goes. That's pretty much how it goes. Urban's questions making this stream take some sad turns, lol. Yeah. Anyway. Is there any other topic you want to bring up, Duns, before we end the stream for the night?
I think we talked about everything.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of stuff.
Fake Peanut says he's not talking because he's bored.
Well, that's okay, because the stream's ending soon anyway, so... You can go and do something else soon. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, Super Mario says, at Duns, I will be on Beach Stream next time you make a guest appearance, but probably after you. You did really great this time, Duns, and this was awesome.
Yeah, we can come at the same time. That's fine.
Yeah. You could do it at the same time for sure. Yeah.
Exactly. When we'll take over together the stream.
Yeah. All right. Oh, you're not gonna bomb the stream, Super Mario. Don't set that expectation for yourself. Yeah, this was a good conversation. Can Duns host the streams from now on? If he wants to. Duns, do you want to take over the B Brains channel?
I'll think about it.
You think about it, okay. Maybe after the B movie review.
Exactly. After you get those 10 million followers from that.
There you go.
From that review. Yeah.
Yes. Then we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, no, but I can come back some other time. That's fine. I mean, you still want to do some streams where you're gaming and all that.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll end it here, folks. Thank you, Duns, for coming on.
Thank you, B. Thank you all.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so we'll see you later, and I hope you guys have a good night. And maybe we can have Bear Band on sometime too, and maybe even Fake Pepino one day. Maybe they can do a stream together. But alright. Okay, goodbye everybody. Have a good night.